Harmonica Bean. I'm from Pontotoc, Mississippi, and I'm here at Central for the 4th year, 2008 Blues Fest and Workshop here at Central, Fort Townsend. And been coming here 4 years, jamming the blues, trying to teach some of these people up here some of my tricks from the Mississippi Delta, hill country music, you know, kind of Delta blues and hill country blues mixed together there, kind of cross. Some I picked up from my grandfather, Mr. Rossi Johnson. I was born in Pontotoc, Mississippi. That's what they call kind of, I'm not in the Delta, I'm in the kind of northeast of the Delta, over by, a lot of people, they never heard of Pontotoc, but they heard of Tupelo, Mississippi, where the great Elvis Presley was from. They heard of that place, so I'm next door to that. I'm next door to Tupelo. I'm in between the Delta and Tupelo, Mississippi, in the middle. So you can't get to neither place without coming through my town. And that's where I was born at, Pontotoc, Mississippi. Well, the blues has not been a big part of my life. I mean, I played, and actually back in the 80s, I was drafted in the major league as a baseball player. And that was just something that I picked up playing ball and got to be real good at it. And right before the draft, I had an accident, motorcycle wreck, and it kind of caused me a career. And since I was raised up around so many blues men back up in the hills, my daddy's, my grandfather and their friends, after they all passed on, and didn't nobody around that area play that music anymore, so I started going down to the Delta and run into people like T. Marla Ford and Willie Foster and A.C. Payton and Little Bill Wallace and several different ones, Boobie Burns. And I seen they was doing all that kind of stuff down there, so I started hanging out in the Delta, just going down there, playing the blues with them guys, and then I kind of broke off on my own and started doing it myself. And like I say, I like all kind of music, but I said if I'm going to play any music, it's going to be the blues, man, because there's enough people playing this other stuff. I play, excuse me, guitar, harmonica. Sometimes I use a stump board that I took off the old house and made me a stage out of it, you know. And I use that. Then sometimes I use the hi-hat and the bass drum, but I prefer just using the stump board, you know, I made. Because back when I was a boy coming up, my parents, they didn't have drums, so everybody just used their feet just stomping the floor. And that's the way it was done, you know. And I like that sound. That's the old sound, and I like to keep it that way. We need more stuff like that going on. A lot of more acoustic stuff. They got all kind of, I don't think I see people with cigar boxes and tambourines play, but that ain't nothing new. Not to me. It might be new to some people, but I seen all that stuff coming along when I was a boy, when my parents been playing. Used to one-string guitar, making a guitar on the side of the house, or using a tub for the bass and all that stuff. I done already seen all that kind of stuff. I know how that stuff done. All right, what is it like to spend a whole week with nothing but the blues? Well, just a month ago, I was working in a furniture factory. Been working there 25 years, so I decided I retired this year. So I came out, and I'm just doing the blues full time. It's been here a week. Yeah, I'm usually working something like 12 hours a day. Every day, but I broke that down to 2 hours a day. That's real good for me, man. I work for Action Lane in Pontotoc, Mississippi. It's a nationwide company. We make recliner chairs, and good company. Been real good to me, but I've been good to the company too. Been there 25 years, so I thought I better come on out and let some of them young folks get in there and work, you know. I'm just going to play the blues. That's my job now. So they call me Terry Bean now. That's my old factory name, but it's Terry Harmonica Bean now. That's my stage name, performer, so that's what I do. I'm a blues man from Mississippi. That's all I'm doing. I'm playing the blues now. I started playing the blues, well, I'm 47-year-old, and born in '61, and my father and my his friend would come over and play the blues all the time. So I was kind of, that's all the music I heard when I was a boy coming up. And kind of, it molded it in me, you know what I'm saying? It's 25 of us in the family, 24 of us, I mean, in the family, brothers and sisters. But I'm the only one that played the blues. The rest of them play gospel. So I was kind of raised up with both of them, gospel and the blues. And I ain't gonna be like my father. I ain't gonna marry no 6 times. Been married 1 time, so been playing the blues professionally, something like 15 years, I guess. But I always been around it. It wasn't something I just had to go out and learn. I raised up with it already. Kind of molded him, and when I started playing, that's all I want to play, just blues. Which I like all kind of music though. What advice I want to give somebody that wants to play the blues? Well, a lot of people think the blues is depressing, but no, it's not. It's relief. It's a fun thing. You don't have to go out and get drunk to play no blues. And you ain't got to be done lost your woman to play no blues. You could not have $15 in your pocket to buy something that costs $10. You got the blues already. And you sure enough got the blues. You got to ask somebody for $15 or $10 to get what you want, and they won't let you have it. And you can't get it. Boy, that's a bad thing. But playing the blues is fun. It's good for you. Get a release off of you. You wind up, a lot of people don't like the blues, but they find yourself listening to the blues. But you got to be playing it right to make people listen at you. You know what I'm saying? It's good for you. It's good for you. It's good for your soul. Yes, man. Nothing wrong with the blues. I got the blues right now, but it ain't no bad blues. People be asking me, say, Terry, you ain't worked in a month. Do you miss the company? No, I don't miss the company at all. I'm glad to be off work. I'm retired, man.